Brought to you by Alman Auctions, the worldwide leader in antique tractor auctions.
Just outside Plainfield, Illinois, a ferocious beast has been brought back to life. Okay, so maybe it's not exactly ferocious, but this big 1953 Big 4 is one of the most powerful classic tractors you could ever hope to see.
Well, I love the sound of it. I love the rhythm, the pitch of the engine.
The very first of 8 Big 4 tractors ever built, this beautiful big old Big 4 got its new lease on life thanks to Ken Lambert and his nephew Randy Fugett.
Now, to start the Big 4, we usually bring the throttle down here about a third of the way, turn the electrical key on for the power, turn the fuel shut-off valve on, make sure she's out of gear, and hit the start button.
The original story of the original Big 4 begins in 1952, when 2 local farmers from Elwood, Illinois, needed something big, really big, to provide them with pulling power. They contacted mechanical engineering genius Lloyd Erickson.
He sat down with these 2 gentlemen and talked about what they could possibly do, and the result is the Big 4 tractor that you see now. It just sounds like raw power.
That raw power is only one of the many ways the 53 Big 4 was ahead of its time.
The Big 4 has 150 horsepower.
Another innovation from Big 4's creator was 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive tractors really didn't start on the market till probably around the real late 50s, maybe early 60s, you started seeing a few. The air brake cylinders are right there on the axles. They're run by a belt-driven air compressor that I'll show you on the engine. And that was a feature that I've never heard of on any farm tractor of that era, and I'm not sure any of them use it today even. One of the real nice features of the tractor, it steers with the joystick you see there. It is steerable just with your fingertips. It's all hydraulic, so it's physically very easy to run. There's no effort at all. Another nice feature, although it may seem simple, is it has one of the nicest, biggest seats, most comfortable for these long 12-hour days, which you don't think is important until you ride around on this thing for a while.
Ken's father, Earl Lambert, used the same Big 4 tractor, painted a different color back then, to work the family fields, beginning in 1958. Both Ken and his sister, Darlene, have fond childhood memories of the Big 4 tractor. Their mother, however, always found it a bit intimidating.
So big, God. I'd never been on the thing. Never.
The Big 4 stayed in the Lambert family until Earl Lambert's death in 1972 put the family out of the farming business.
So we had an auction, and that's why the tractor was sold.
And that's the last time I saw it until late September of '93, when Ken took me out to Salmonock to the scrapyard where it was at.
Times had been tough for the big old Big 4.
The wheels had to be remade. Basically all the paint was gone. It was just rust. There was some damage on the cowling there where the gauges were. They were all broke. And somebody had taken a rifle and put a few holes here and there. We brought it home in the fall of September '93. It took 9 months to restore it. And our first show was June of '94. And been showing it ever since.
And if there happens to be an antique tractor pull nearby, you can count on Big 4's 150 horses to put the competition in its place. So the next time you're at a tractor show and you feel the earth start to move under your feet, it might be an earthquake, or it might be Ken Lambert's classic Big 4 tractor. Either way, you're dealing with a mighty powerful force.